We're officially live on Twitch, on TikTok, YouTube, and Rumble. Welcome back to the O Show, Everything Crypto. We've got some really exciting news for Cardano today. I know the market's been really rough. I know a lot of people are frustrated with everything, but at the same time, crypto is about adapting. It's about adapting as fast as you can and being able to switch gears. And I know that that's hard for a lot of people because most of us don't like change, myself included. But at the same time, crypto is a fast-paced industry. It's pretty much a tech industry. Anything in tech goes fast, super fast. So I know it's hard. I know it could be challenging, but at the same time, we are here. It's exciting. And you have the opportunity to do incredibly well. When it comes to crypto. You do. All you have to do is self-educate. Really, that's all you have to do. And I'm excited to chat about what's going on today and whatnot. Also, too, something weird is going on with my TikTok. I don't know exactly what's going on. Something got hit like weird. Like I posted a video and it got like 60 views in almost 2 hours, which is not normal. So yeah, hopefully that gets fixed. I don't know what's going on, but we're even live streaming. Okay, we got 29. We got 29 people here. Okay, we need to hit at least 100 on TikTok. All right, we'll get there. But anyways, you guys, I'm WendyO. I talk everything crypto every single day. If you're brand new to the channel, thanks for being here. If you've been here before, awesome. Shout out to Mr. R, to Mr. D, to Julie, gorgeous Julie, and Mr. John Legend. I give special shout outs to O Army members. So if you guys want to become one, great. It's like $3 or $4 a month. Help support me, the channel. If not, that's cool too. Just happy to have you here. I have a poll at the top. Do you hold ADA? Do you hold ADA? Yes or no? 61% of you do, which I do have Cardano. I do got a little bag of Cardano somewhere. But let's go ahead and get into the news with Cardano, and then we'll go ahead and talk about some of the other things going on with the market, because I know a lot of people are frustrated. It's a frustrating time. Numbers not going up like people want it to. And I actually kind of discussed this on TikTok on the video that didn't do well. I don't know why. But a lot of people say like we're not getting any more altcoin season. We already kind of had one. We did. We saw altcoins like pump from the absolute bottom and they ran up. And crypto's sitting in a $3 trillion market cap. It's not a typical altcoin season because all the liquidity is with meme coins right now. But unfortunately, with meme coins comes extreme risk. So when we talk about extreme risk happening, we talk about being able, the opportunity to lose a lot of money instead of making money. And we're all here to make as much money as ethically as possible in crypto. And you might not be able to do that with meme coins, primarily because there's just so much drama going on with meme coins. There really is. But it is what it is. But we're still here. So let's go ahead and get into the news. I first want to, let's go ahead and talk about the Cardano thing. This is my ticky-tacky. I don't know what the hee-haw is going on over there, but it's like, I don't know what's going on with TikTok. We're broken over there. So this just came hot off the press yesterday. Grayscale filed a 19B4 for a spot Cardano ETF, the first one in US ballpark and 60th crypto ETF filed so far this year. Again, he's accounting for all the multiple ETFs under Litecoin and Solana, XRP, etc. And one thing that all of these ETFs have in common is that they are all made in the USA. And you guys can find that on the CoinMarketCap tab. So one of the things I had talked about on the channel before, shout out to Six Figs. One of the things I had talked about on the channel before was paying attention to all the stuff that's made in the USA, primarily because we know that those coins will probably get priority, especially under this current administration. That's just in my personal opinion. So that's what I would do if I were you. I'd be paying attention to the stuff that's made in the USA for longer term plays, because you're not going to see crazy pumps on that stuff. Also, too, Mr. Eric B said our official altcoin ETF approval odds are out. Litecoin leads with 90%, then Doge, followed by Solana and XRP. We're only doing 33 Act IBIT esquilings, but definitely possible to see futures or Cayman subsidiary type 40 Act stuff going through as well. So basically, they're saying here that we're going to get a Litecoin approval first, then probably Doge, then Solana and XRP. The only thing I think that's going to be holding XRP back will be the current lawsuit, which we're going to talk about that in a little bit. So stick around, because the SEC looks like they're kind of digging into some of these unscrupulous lawsuits to really kind of figure out what's going on with them, because a lot of them were just kind of BS. Really, when you think about it, they were kind of BS. They weren't done with the intent of getting fraudulent people out or getting bad actors out. They were simply trying to get go after the good actors, go after people with money, which is absolutely ridiculous. I do speak Spanish, but not well enough to have a full stream in Espanol. But let's go ahead and do a quick market update, and then we will go ahead and take a look at some of the other stories, because they're very, 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 very important. Now, taking a look at the total cryptocurrency. Crypto Bubbles, which says what's up, what's down. Hex seems to be going up. I think they had some sort of update or announcement from Richard Hart. I have no idea. We don't cover them too much on the channel, but congratulations to the Hexicans. Litecoin is up 18%. Ultima, Tau. Taking a look at the daily. Daily doesn't look too terribly great. Virtual is up though, which is an AI coin. Cardano was up 8%. Woo! But again, you guys, all the liquidity is in meme coins right now. And it's the same people trading back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So that's kind of what's going on with that. But taking a look at the total cryptocurrency market cap, we're at $3.11 trillion, which is good. And we've just kind of been consolidating really between 3.2 and $3 trillion. So we're going to go ahead and make this a different color over here, for funsies over there. So there's that. So with that being said, yay! Fantastic. We love it. We absolutely love it. But let's go ahead and take a look at Bitcoin and see what's happening. Again, when it comes to Bitcoin and crypto right now, we don't have a whole lot of excitement happening. So I'm just going to be focusing on this channel, well, this range here, 92 to about $106,000. And it's just the candle butts. I mean, you can put it down into a smaller range if you want to, but realistically, Market Cipher printed a green bottom. If you're interested in the Market Cipher trading tool, we've got the rough link down below. If not, no worries. But it did indicate a local bottom, and that's why I like at Market Cipher. It's pretty easy to use. Also, taking a look at the 4 hour, we do look like we are going to retap onto possibly $92,000. I mean, we are in a pretty downtrend, pretty ugly downtrend. Well, not too ugly, but this is where we are. If we take a look at the 4 hour, we do have support over here at about 94,000. And the reason why I'm using this swing wick low from February 3rd, 2025 is because I do like to expect a little bit of volatility when it does come to Bitcoin. But it does look like we're going to tap on some of these lower levels of 90,000. Just as long as we hold above 92, I'm cool for now. Now with Ethereum actually kind of held decent. Not really. Ethereum looks like hot trash. There's nothing really bullish about this chart at all right now. We do know that we have quite a bit of shorts piled up. So a lot of people are trying to short. A lot of people think there's going to be a short squeeze. So all these people are going to short and the number's going to pop up. We'll see. But things aren't looking too great chart-wise with Ethereum. Solana, we're just kind of chilling. Market is super boring. I think Solana under $200 is decent. Taking a look at XRP, we're having trouble getting back above $2.45. We do need to tap above it. However, we did print a local bottom here with Market Cipher, and we will probably continue to range between 218 and about 244 for the time being. What else? Chainlink is something that I will be buying more of. Chainlink is having trouble getting above 18. So I think that hopefully we'll consolidate and I can pick some up at $15. That would be fun. And our coin of the day, Cardano. Cardano had a really, really nice move up to resistance at about 81 cents, but then we went back down to about 75 cents. And even though it was a really exciting announcement for Cardano, it didn't really do anything with price right now. It really didn't. So with that being said, the market's at a standstill. It's really, really at a standstill. There's not enough excitingness happening. There's not enough action happening to get the markets to move. It's like one of these boring days. Really, really, really boring. So we're going to keep going on with the news. Again, one of the things I do want to remind you in times like this, it also should be known as protect your capital season. And that simply means is that focusing on protecting your capital, not over investing, not over trading, not just revenge trading, not just buying things to buy them. Okay. Just relax. Okay. Market will come back. You just have to be patient. You just got to be patient. Now let's go ahead and get into some of the news stories. And we also have some important SEC stories coming up as well. So we talked about the Cardano ETF. So congratulations to the Cardano community. I'm excited for you. But we've got this story to cover as well. Bitcoin all-time high due in 2 to 3 weeks as traders see Bitcoin copying gold. I'm not even going to compare Bitcoin to gold right now, primarily because when we have the Trump tariffs, gold pumped and Bitcoin dumped. Also, too, there are some Binance FUD that's in this same story as well. So we'll go ahead and talk about it. Apparently, Binance sold 94% of its Bitcoin reserves, plus 99.9% of Ethereum and 99% of Solana in reserves in January, though these were reportedly profits, not customer funds. So there's all this drama with this happening. Binance denied the claims of the massive sell-off, but rumors led to volatility. So that's kind of what this article is about. It's a weird article, honestly. So I don't know. Binance responded to, we're not selling assets, but then Cointelegraph found this photo over here that said that is this a real Binance customer service support? I guess it is. Nice. Anyways, Binance sold 94% of its Bitcoin reserves. This is what it says here. So again, stuff like this, I don't necessarily believe it. I don't. Also, too, make sure you smash like and shares. I don't necessarily believe this type of stuff. Saying in exchange at X, Y, and Z. Like they have on-chain Miracle Tree reserves, all that type of stuff. But at the same time, I don't really believe those either. I just know from being in the game so long, maybe I'm traumatized, maybe I don't know. But I just know that crypto exchanges aren't always the most honest. Banks aren't always the most honest. And not your keys, not your coins. And you should learn how to use cold storage. That's just my personal opinion. But whatever it is, I don't think that's what's dumping in the market. I think it's just we're like slow right now. There's all this there's global volatility happening with this brand new administration, which is why I said be cautious Q1 and Q2. So hopefully Q3, Q4 we go up. We're doing well. If not, dollar cost average on Bitcoin. Bitwise, Bitcoin will be bought from willing sellers. Interesting. This is from Altcoin Buzz. Let's see what they had to say over here. Apparently, Bitwise predicts a supply squeeze as institutional and government demand for Bitcoin grows. Institutions see Bitcoin as a store of value, but long-term holders may be reluctant to sell because of scarcity. So we know that Bitcoin is a scarce asset. We do know that. It's nothing new. And of course, the institutions are going to be buying if they have customers that want to own it. Kind of is what it is, right? Anyways, I wanted to show you guys this about a CBDC, just because, and the Fed, because the Fed is going back and forth right now. There's a couple interesting things that we do need to pay attention. So I'd like to play this for you, get y'all thoughts.
Something that concerns me a lot is the idea that we would even look like China in any way. So can I have your commitment that as long as you're the chairman of the Federal Reserve System, that we will never have a central bank digital currency?
Yes.
Thank you for that. I think that's extremely...
Okay, so Powell's like talking about money and all kinds of crap and, the rates. And we all know the Federal Reserve, kind of bunch of unelected bureaucrats. And it's crazy because the Federal Reserve decides on all the monetary policies for us for the most part, right? Which I think is super crazy. Like, no, it should be the people. Anyways, though, with that being said, so they're just talking about, are you going to have a CBDC? Can you promise me that? This is the thing. It's just lip service. It really, really is. We are going to get a CBDC. Why do you think they're pushing all these stablecoin bill acts? I understand they want some sort of regulation, but eventually that's what it's going to be. I know they're saying, we don't want to be like China, blah, 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 but it's a bunch of BS. Like with all the crazy government spending that's happening, that's being exposed by Doge and Elon Musk and all of that, you don't think that once they put government spending or the treasury on the blockchain that they're not going to do it for everyone else? We removed pennies from creating pennies. I said pennies were banned, which essentially that's true because when you stop creating something, it's kind of like a ban. Just my kind of thought process. But with that being said, like you guys don't think that we're not going to get a CBDC? I don't think it's going to be Tether. I think it's going to be something, I think it's going to be like RLUSD, or I also think but I really think it's going to be USDC. I really, really think it's going to be USDC because Jeremy's a good boy. Because he's a good boy. And again, Coinbase is a big investor in Circle as well. So something to take into consideration. But they're coming. But it's crazy that Powell has to say, no, we're not getting a CBDC, Right? So there's that. But I wanted to play that for you because I thought it was important. Also, too, Elon Musk, he changed his name to this. Congratulations. Also, Fed Chair Powell tells banking that they will commit to, tells the banking committee that they will commit to work to help debanking. That's another thing that happened with Powell today, and I thought it was pretty interesting. The reason being is because the Federal Reserve, like they have the FDIC and all that kind of stuff, but they don't care who's unbanked or who's not banked. They don't care. And then we got somebody like Elizabeth Warren, which I got to play this for you guys too, because a little bit cuckoo, a little bit cuckoo. The reason why it's cuckoo is because this is important to know. And the reason why we're talking about Elizabeth Warren and banking and whatnot is primarily because she was running against Deaton and she claimed to care for people, but she led the anti-crypto army. So I just want you guys to see how cuckoo these people are. And this has to do with Doge and everything like that. But
if you have a bank account or a credit card or a mortgage or a student loan, this is code red. I am ringing the alarm bell. Elon Musk and the guy who wrote Project 2025, Russ Vought, are trying to kill the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. If they succeed, CEOs and Wall Street will once again be free to trick, trap, and cheat you. The CFPB is the little agency working to shut down scams and fraud on payment apps like Zelle and PayPal and Cash App. It's the agency that steps in when the big bank trips up and repossesses your car. It's the agency that's working to cut those crazy fees that banks and credit card companies bury down in the fine print, and then you got to pay for them. Already, this little agency has forced giant banks and corporations to give back.
So this is the thing. She's lied. I've caught her in at least 2 lies over here. Do you guys remember the banking contagion when she blamed it on crypto companies? And let me bring this back to you. When we had the crypto contagion that was happening, I think it was like 2023, 2022, she blamed it on crypto companies. And it's not the crypto companies. It was actually the banks and the poor practices that they had. Because again, banks, we're forced to deposit our money, then they take our money, then they loan it out. That's how banks work. You're literally forced to use a bank because if you don't have a bank account, you can't do anything in America. So the cuckoo thing about all of this is that she blamed she blamed the banking collapse on crypto companies. When she blamed the banking collapse on crypto companies, they happened to be some banks that did in fact service some crypto companies. But if you want to be a legitimate business in the United States of America, you have to have a bank account. And the reason why you have to have a bank account is because you have to pay taxes. You have to do payroll. You have to, pay bills. There's different things you have to do. And you can't do those things if you don't have a bank account. So now they're talking about banking everyone, but way back when, maybe a couple of years ago, they wanted to unbank crypto people. So remember what this lady is saying. And now they're all pissed off because Doge is looking into everything. And that's why I really do think we are going, and you know what, maybe Doge is going to help institute that CBDC. I don't know. But at the end of the day, these people lied about crypto and now they seem to be super, super concerned with you. Weird, right? I think it's weird. I think it's suspicious. I think it's a little bit suspicious. I don't know about you, but I kind of think it's suspicious, guys. Okay, we got people to this is TikTok is being cuckoo right now, and I don't know why, but it is, and I don't like it. I don't know. We'll deal with it. They give little shadow bans. I think it's because I did a little video talking about Trust Wallet because XRPL is now live on Trust Wallet, but who knows, whatever. Anyways, let's keep it going. So I just wanted to kind of show you that when it came to Miss Warren, we don't need to hear the rest of the video because it's the same kind of crap. All right. Now, Cointelegraph. The SEC has acknowledged, and this is important, very, very important. So the SEC has acknowledged an amendment for CBOE's 19B4 filings to allow in-kind creations and redemptions of both ARC21 shares and Bitcoin Core Ethereum ETFs. Now, let's go ahead and talk about what this means, because it sounds really boring, right? Well, in-kind is a process of creating or redeeming ETF shares using assets like Bitcoin or Ethereum than cash. So if an issuer wants to create new shares of Bitcoin ETF, they would deliver Bitcoin to the ETF issuer in exchange for ETF shares. And when redeeming shares, they would receive Bitcoin instead of cash. The SEC is also reviewing BlackRock's proposal to allow in-kind redemptions for IBIT. So why is this a big deal? The reason why this is a really big deal is because under the previous administration, this would have not been allowed in any way, shape, or form. But now we have a brand new administration that's pro-crypto, and we're starting to get a little bit of progress when it comes here. Is this all banker stuff? Yes. Does this impact retail? Not really. So again, you need to make your voices heard when it does come to retail. But at the end of the day, it is progress. These are little mini victories. These are progresses. These are updates. These are things we should kind of be like, okay, cool. But at the same time, remember, you are retail. They think you're poor and stupid. And we do need to continue to use our voices to have not only clear guidelines for crypto, but also too, so that we get the same privileges as wealthy people. I'm always going to keep reminding you guys that. I think it's important. Now, next story. North Carolina enters the Bitcoin reserve race with new investment bill. Shout out to North Carolina and shout out to all of the survivors from the horrible floods. And yes, I did donate. So North Carolina, the 20th state to introduce legislation for Bitcoin reserve. If passed, the state treasurer will invest up to 10% of public funds into Bitcoin and other digital assets with a market cap of over $750 billion. Currently, only Bitcoin qualifies for this, and investments must be made through ETPs, which are also known as ETFs. So what does this mean? This means that we have 20 states that will probably get a Bitcoin spotty. Excuse me. We have 20 states that will probably get a Bitcoin strategic reserve. We're going to get a fit check at the end. I'll start doing fit checks for it because I'm streaming on all the platforms. We'll do fit checks everywhere. But anyways, the important thing is we're going to get states Bitcoin strategic reserves before we get a federal one. And it's pretty interesting to see the states that are pushing this. California could never. They would never. Why would they? Why would they? California is a whole nother mess. And I can't wait for California to get the complete doged out of them. I pay way too much in taxes for that crap. But again, shout out to Dennis Porter. He's leading these initiatives. Now, Poland's central bank will not buy Bitcoin under any circumstances. You can buy a lot and gain a lot as well as lose a lot. So Poland is going to get wrecked. Along with Germany, Poland will get wrecked. Why do they not want to have Bitcoin? Is because they're stupid. That's why. And that's not me saying anything mean about the Polish people. It just is dumb. Like, it's absolutely dumb. I don't see any negative of not having a Bitcoin, buying Bitcoin or having that. I really, really don't. Again, I'm not telling you guys to buy Bitcoin. I'm just simply saying it doesn't make sense as a government to not do that. Also, too, if you need legitimate financial advice, like regarding, shout out to Gamer. Oh, Gamer said 27 states have introduced Bitcoin and digital assets bills so far. Awesome. Also, too, you guys, hold on one second. I got to pull the thing. If you're looking for like a financial advisor to help you like create a custom Bitcoin portfolio and all that stuff, because I get a lot of people that are asking me, I'm getting a lot of people that are asking me, Wendy, help me trade. Can you manage my portfolio? I can't do that. But you can contact Dame. They're able to do that. They're licensed and regulated to do that. Licensed and regulated to do so. So if you guys need financial advice, call them. They can do it. I can't do it. I can't because I'm just an idiot on the internet. And also, too, we do have that. The link is on my website, CryptoWendyO.com. CryptoWendyO.com. Why is this stupid thing still? Oh, I know why. This is so annoying. I need to shut off my Telegram on the computer. It's so freaking annoying. Anyways, I think it's ridiculous of Poland not to do that because it just literally doesn't make sense. It literally makes, like, why would they not want to buy Bitcoin and hold on to it? I mean, I think every single company, I think everyone should have a little bit of Bitcoin. I don't see anything bad about it. But anyways, that's what's going on in Poland. So, and now Solana's DEX volume tops over 60 million as it looks to extend 4-month winning streak over Ethereum. Again, Solana under $200, I think is pretty decent. I own Solana, I own Ethereum, but it looks like Solana is just doing absolute numbers on Ethereum, which is cuckoo. They nearly doubled Ethereum's 34 million volume. The DEX hit 258 billion in volume. Ethereum hit 86 billion. Solana generated 25 million in revenue so far this month. Ethereum only 16 million. And Solana's 9 billion TVL remains lower than Ethereum's 57 billion. Another thing that's a little bit worrisome when it comes to Ethereum is just the way the foundation is being managed. Is all being managed by a centralized entity, Vitalik. So I don't know. And I just really think that the layer twos, like looking back, I don't think layer twos were great. I really, really, really don't. I'm sorry, but I think layer twos are ridiculous. Like I don't see what the point is of a layer two when we have something like Solana. All right, let's go ahead and listen to this clip over here of my buddy, my fellow Paisan over here. Let's see what he's got to say. Oops. Whoopsie.
Can I ask you about Ethereum? Only because Don Jr. was out there saying it's going to go up. Let me tell you, I assume he has some of it, but do you have a take there?
We do own ETH in small sizes. We're much bigger Solana fans than we are ETH. We don't have a negative opinion of ETH. My partner in law school classmate, John Soulos, is sort of an ETH maximalist, so he's got it in our portfolio. I think that Brett Messing and I just think that Solana is faster, it has lower gas fees, and I think it's the one that's going to win the race, if you will, in terms of going into the tokenization world. Right. If Larry Fink is right and we end up tokenizing stocks and bonds, I think Solana would probably be a more obvious choice.
So this was my buddy, Mr. Scaramucci, and I appreciate that he said this. However, I hold Ethereum, so obviously I want Ethereum to do well. I'm a little bit biased, and that's okay to admit that. It's okay to admit when you've got bias. It's okay to admit it. It's not a bad thing in any way, shape, or form. This blouse bugs me because, like, it's got these little tassels, like, on the side, so it's, like, annoying. I feel like it's the things in here. Anyways, I probably should cut this or make it smaller. Anyways, though, maybe I need to undo the zipper. Is there a pocket? Oh, these aren't even pockets in here. Yeah. Then it looks like these tassels. I don't know, man. Anyways, though, I agree with him. We're going to see we do know that Ethereum is a BlackRock product, and unless there's some sort of change that happens with the base layer, it's just not going to continue to do well. It's not going. It's a bit scary to think that because I've got so much Ethereum. I don't think it's going to go away or completely die, but I think we need a little bit of stuff to happen with this. We'll do fit check at the end. You got to stick around. But I agree with him here. BlackRock is going to tokenize everything. RWAs are real. Chainlink is real. Ondo is real. Tokenizations of stocks and bonds and anything you can trade makes sense because it is transparent. It is fast. You can do it 24/7, 365, and the people can continue to make money. My personal opinion. Anyways. The blouse is smoking hot biker lady. Woo. It's a fun one. I haven't worn it in a long time. So the last time I wore it was at the Viper room. Tether selects Arbitrum to power cross-chain stablecoin. This is an interesting move. So Arbitrum will link USDT on Ethereum, Tron, Ton, and Celo to USDT0. It will be using Arbitrum's tech for seamless cross-chain transfers, and the tech offers deep liquid markets across blockchains using USDT adoption and scalability. Okay, shout out to Arbitrum. This was something interesting for us. Also, too, I believe Arbitrum is on Silent Swap. I'm pretty sure it is. Let's double check. Gotta double check. Why are we double checking? Because I said so. Also, too, the website is under whatchamacallit. It's under construction. We're still working on it. We're trying to make things more pretty and stuff. And with the events page and whatnot. Oh, I've got some events. Let's see. Do we have Arbitrum there? Oh, we do. Wow. Also, to you guys, if you use my Silent Swap ref link, you get 10% off. I don't make any money off of it because they're already partnered. I'm already partnered with them. But I highly recommend you guys check out Silent Swap because these are all the different chains that we support. We support Base, Arbitrum, Optimism, Ethereum, Phantom, Avalanche, Polygon, Binance. And I know there's some meme coin season happening over with Binance. So I think it's something you might want to consider checking out. Again, 10% off using my code. I went ahead and put it up here. Oh, we got a new channel member. Let's see. Thank you so much to XP Market. Thank you so much for becoming a channel member. We appreciate you. Big round of applause. Also, too, I've got 500 people in here, but only 124 likes. Smash a like. I'm going to show you all the fit. Give me a minute. But yeah, you guys should be using Silent Swap. You should be. I'm also hosting a space with them today. So if you guys want to check it out, we're going to just be talking news and whatnot. All right. What else? Uniswap officially launches layer 2 Unichain powered by Optimism OP stack Unichain. This is stupid. This is so dumb. Like other layer 2s on Ethereum offer faster, cheaper transactions compared to Ethereum's mainnet. I guess that they need to do this because to keep people using Uniswap. But this is really sad that companies have to do layer 2 stuff. And I wish I would have really understood what that meant when I first started investing in Ethereum, because I didn't really know. I'm not super tech crazy, but yeah, it's sad that layer 2s. Anyways, Powell, more stuff on Powell. He tells the banking GOP that they will commit to work and help end debanking, which we know is BS. There's that one. Also, this over here. This is important. This is the first requested pause on crypto litigation in the courts since Mark Ueda took over as acting chair. Binance and the SEC have just filed a joint motion to stay the agency's case against exchange for 60 days, citing the new SEC task force having a possible bearing on the case. The work of this task force may impact and facilitate the political resolution of the case. Following a 60-day period, the parties plan to issue joint status reports to see whether continuation of the stay is warranted. I expect we'll see other non-fraud cases, Ripple, Coinbase, Kraken, and others follow in suit. So what happened here? So basically, Binance appealed the case. Binance said, or I just want to make sure I'm using the correct verbiage here, because I don't want to, okay. They filed a joint motion, Binance and the SEC. So they basically filed a joint motion and says, hey, let's kind of pause this right now. The reason being we have a brand new SEC in town and we want to make sure that we don't get in trouble for something that they might deem legal. So that's basically all that's happening. And this is good because this will, if this does happen, then the SEC is going to reevaluate, which Hester has already kind of talked about, Hester and Mark and the rest of them. Smash Like, they're going to reevaluate the Ripple case. They'll reevaluate Coinbase and Kraken and the Dragon and probably not Library. I think that one's done. But any of the non-fraud cases, they will go back and reevaluate those, which is absolutely amazing. You guys should be happy for that. The reason why is that companies don't have, obviously companies still need to have legal and do things on the up and up. But at the same time, we're going to get so much more growth long-term in the United States of America and with crypto companies. And again, the whole Ripple case really destroyed price because of the SEC last bull market. So anyways, but that's the show for today, guys. I know it's a little bit boring. I know it's a little bit boring over here. It's a bit boring. But we're here. We're going to do the best we can. Anyways, you guys have a great rest of the day. I will check you out, or you guys can check me out later at 3 p.m. PST. Hold on. Did I miss anything? Nope, that was it. Anyways, you guys, I'm going to head out. Sending you all love and light, and I will catch up with you soon. Bye-bye. Oh, wait, we forgot a fit check. So fit check is just this blouse from Forever 21. It looks kind of funky like that. And then just these pants from H&M. They're like $10 or whatever.